morning, folks. Good morning, Mamo. Good morning, Fisty. Good morning, Live Type. Good morning, Aspect. Good morning, Oni-chan. Good morning, Exisip. How are you? She's here. I'm not here. This is my evil twin, Griselda. I just made her up now. Good morning, Lux of Fate. Thank you for calling me Maple. Hi. Hi. Congrats on being credit card debt free. Oni-chan. How did you get such a what do you call it? Confidential information. I'm just kidding. It's not confidential. I just spilled it. I spilt it in the litter box. Secretly. Thank you. We did it, boys. We did it. We did it. We overcame $15,000 plus or minus of credit card debt. Good morning, Kanan. Good morning, Rise Up 420 God. I'm not schizo. I have borderline. Good morning, Sheeple. Good morning, H-Law. Maybe not. Good morning, just some guy who cares law. Thank you for calling me Maple. Hope your tummy isn't hurting too much. Thank you. Good morning, Botrix. Congrats, you now have a 50 on your credit rating. Wait, I didn't say no more debt. Hold the phone, Exisip. I didn't say no more debt. I said no more credit card debt. Oh boy. Just some guy who cares. You read me like a book. Now begins the chapter where I complain about my student loans. Now this chapter might go on for 25 years because I think it's going to take me 25 years to pay off actually it's probably maybe more. Can I just not pay my student loans? IRS, if you're listening to this, I'm just joking. Is the IRS in charge of student loans? Actually, I know they're in charge of taxes. Who's in charge? Anyway, if there are any feds in the chat, I'm only joking. I'm only joking. I think what I should do, though, I think I should take out only 100K. Well, I checked it today, Exisip, and it's not 100K. But it's pretty close. And it's gonna be 100K with interest if it takes me any longer than 10 years to pay it down. What an incredible accomplishment. I know, Lifetime. I'm so happy. I'm so happy to have one less burden on my existence. But yeah. Hopefully you don't crash out as hard as that TikTok girl. Which TikTok girl? Not 100K, let's go. It's like a mortgage. It's like a mortgage, but worse because at least with a mortgage, you have a house. At least with a mortgage, you can refinance. You can file for bankruptcy. You could do a lot of things, I'm pretty sure. Can you file for bankruptcy if you can't pay for your house? I don't know how it works. I'm not a financial person. But I'm pretty sure you take the student loans to the grave, don't you? I mean they're gone in the grave. Anyway, good morning, Lisa. It's okay if you were busy yesterday. Welcome today. We just need an oil baron to donate 120K. Right, Kanan? We'll round up. Gotta get to donating more so you can pay it off. I need to make myself more palatable so that I can, so we can have more Moonies and spread the burden. You could get the return of great credit card debt if you decide to get into gambling. Wait! H-Law, maybe not. Are you my twin? Are you my twin? Now, I won't do gambling. I won't do gambling because I know that's... What do they call that? A negative sum game? Not zero sum, but negative sum? I do want to take out. So I have $87,000 in credit, not credit card. I have $87,000 in student loan debt. How? That's exactly what I'm asking myself. How? How on earth do I have so much student loan debt? I'll tell you how. I took too long to graduate undergrad. I fucked around and found out, and then I had the brilliant idea to go back to grad school for the worst possible thing, and then I didn't even finish, and I don't work in either field. I'm such an idiot. Listen, You know, they want to ban children from watching YouTube. They need to ban children for signing up for student loans. Jesus Christ. They need to ban young adults as well, not just children. But anyway, sorry, I'm really loud because it's upsetting. Let's see. Let's see. New York TikTok girl from 2 years ago. Can I give you 50K? You pay me 100K in 10 years? You know, that sounds like a good deal, but I think you need the money for other things. Oh, went viral crashing out in her car over student loans, begging rich people to save her. Aw, that's kind of. Honestly, I want to laugh at her, but I can't. Because it's super dystopian, and honestly, there should never be a system where this can happen. Can't use bankruptcy. I know, Kanan. I looked that one up. One day, one step at a time. Get mad into our soul. The other thing would be like, if it felt worth $87,000, I wouldn't complain. I'd be like, that sucks, but it's fine. But I don't really think. I think my education is overvalued. I don't think it was worth that much. It's not negative sum if you get good at playing the game. I don't think I'm good at gambling. Fake your own death. Pretend to be a migrant when the Democrats get back in power. That's smart. Good meowing. I won't make the money. Take out a 50 grand loan from a shady banker. Blow it all on blackjack. You'll pay off the debt and have some nugget money left over. I like where you're going with this. I think the idea is Monero, though. A degree is a degree. Yeah, but a degree is a degree, but also a master's degree that you didn't finish isn't a degree. It's a master's degree that you didn't finish. And that's another thing, too. I refuse. Actually, it's not even I refuse. I can't take out any more loans to go back. Also, I don't want to take out any more loans to go back. So if I ever finish, I'll have to do it out of my own pocket after I finish. I got a degree in a field that's on the list for jobs that are going to be taken over by AI. Did anybody finally look at that list? The top 40 jobs that are going to go bye-bye because of AI? It's on that list. Commanding Solo Q. Commanding the Consultant 427. If you play blackjack and play $30 hands, win 12 times in a row, you can make 122K. You know what? That's financial advice that I would take. Rich people get 6% loans on the... 70%, 6%. I think I need to consolidate my loans, actually. Maple Kaiji arc soon. Yeah. Was the university went too popular? A lot of schools, you're just paying for the name on the building. I'm just mentally ill. It's not, I didn't go to any popular schools. I went to, overpriced private institutions. Become an only feet model. Sell your feet pics to all the furries on it. I don't believe they would buy them. Commanding Father CJC, thank you for saying hi. You do need to finish the degree. Wasn't it some medical? No. Aspect 345. I do not have a medical degree. I do not have a medical degree. I have an undergrad degree in a science, what you could call, I have a science degree that I was using to prepare, honestly, to prepare for medical school, right? And then I didn't apply to medical school because there's a lot of there's reasons. So I'm like, oh, I'll go back and get a master's degree, and my parents were like, that's a great idea. Why don't you do that? And then here I am. It's not my parents' fault. This is my fault. You seem to know a lot about biology and chemistry. I know, not a lot, a little bit. Good morning, Fat Daddy Sack. Thank you. You too. Good morning, Dr. Pegasus. How are you? Is it okay if I call you professor? No, I'm not a professor, but you could call me mommy. You could call me, Maple. You could call me. Can't wait to spend 3 more years in computing science only to get options of 0 jobs. At least I can make friends. All the art majors in the homeless shelters. I'll be right in there with you, H-Law, maybe not. We could start the commune in a homeless shelter. Does fleeing the country get rid of student loan debt? I don't think it gets rid of it in this globalized what do you call it? Surveillance capitalism society. But I think certain countries won't bother to like try to track you down, maybe. But who knows? I'll pay it off eventually. I'm going for mechanical engineering. Am I cooked? No, I think you're good. The nurse has been live. I'm a retard, not a nurse. Good morning, Owl Night. How are you? Thank you for calling me mommy. But anyway, enough sad news. We don't have to talk about. Let's give it like a week. Let's celebrate. Let's bask in the glow of no credit card debt for 7 days, and then I'll worry about my student loans after that. I keep getting those threatening emails because my loans are currently in forbearance, so I don't have to pay. Well, I haven't made any payments on them until October 31st. So, yeah. After that, it's gonna be a wrap for me probably. Yeah, I was doing the math. It's not looking good. Like, sorry, I want to stop talking about it, but now I'm thinking about it. If I spend 25 years to pay it down with like a simple, like, what do you call it, flat rate payment every month, I'm gonna end up paying 155K for my degree point 8. Something like that. Anyway, the global panopticon, exactly. I have too many things to talk about, and I haven't organized my thoughts enough. Manning Black Knight Ego, how are you? I heard a man on the internet say all you had to do is ignore the debt collectors, take out credit from a new place every time you want money. Was that Asmongold who said that? Is it Asmon who said it? I didn't watch the video, but I saw the thumbnail. Enjoy good things and work on the rest. Yeah, I'll get to it. Commanding Unknown God One on Twitch. How are you? If I don't look at the loans, they don't exist. That's exactly my thought process for like a long time. Same thing with my credit cards. I just refuse to log into my my bank account for a while. Actually, you guys know who saved me? Can I be honest with you guys? It's not it wasn't even you. It wasn't even the Moonies who saved me. It was my mom. My mom, Mama Moon and Papa Moon went on vacation for a little bit. So this I'm not telling you to threaten me or show up at my house. Don't do that. That's creepy. I'm just saying. Anyway, she like Venmo'd me, not Venmo'd. She Zelled me cash so that I could get groceries, and I used that cash to pay off my credit card debt instead because I'm like, this is better. This is better. I could just eat whatever's in the fridge. Right? W mom, I agree. I agree. I said thank you with a lot of exclamation points. Maddie Milf Senpai. That's how some people parent. If I ignore my kids, they don't exist. Ouch. You hit me right in the child neglect. The strategy only works for so long. I don't think it's gonna work in the future. Bankruptcy doesn't work. That seems like exactly what it's for. I think bankruptcy works at certain earning potentials, perhaps. Earning potentials and networking ability, right? So if you file for bankruptcy and then you could get somebody to loan you or just, gift you more money, it should be fine. Move to Switzerland or Scottish Highlands and don't talk to anyone. Live in a hut. You don't want a letter in blood sent to you at 3 a.m.? Please no, please no. Please no, please. MILF Joy Senpai, how have you been lately? I haven't done any MILFs in a while. Is that why you ran away? Isn't disassociating forgetting yourself until you stop exist? Who would you rather see? A pal? Hey! Hustle! Nice try. You didn't get me this time. I'm not saying the slur. Anyway. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, I'll get everything sorted eventually. Isn't it common for parents to pay for their kids' college in the US, like tuition fund? Ten Maria, don't I wish, right? The problem is, I'll tell you what I blame it on. I blame it on divorce. I was raised by a single mother for quite some time. And, I don't know how common it is, but yeah, most of my friends and my cousins and stuff all had their college paid for, but um, you know, we can't all be the lucky ones. Yeah, you gotta have rich parents. You have an accent? Somebody ban this guy. They're annoying me. Please? Pretty please? Do I have mods on Twitch? I want him smitten. Not that kind of smitten. I mean the past tense, or what is it, the participle of smited? A large and growing population in the US is in heavy student loan debt, not discounting the struggle, just reminding you you're not alone. I agree, Owl Knight. Yeah, we'll get through it. We'll get to it. Thank you, Oni-chan. I appreciate it. Smoked. Is that I don't know. I don't know. Life cheat, be born rich. Okay, I got it, Fisty. I'm gonna isekai myself and hope for the best. Running success. Anyway, what I really wanted to rant to you guys today about is a lot of things. Oh boy, there's so many things on my mind. I have to quit gooning. That's one thing. Nobody cares. The other thing was, yeah, I was reading the book, The Willpower Instinct, and I started reading about dopamine. And then I had to stop myself and think about it, right? Because, we kind of have a problem where we have, this dopamine addiction. But what is dopamine really, right? Dopamine has to do with the reward system. Not happiness, but the anticipation of reward, right? And it's a good thing that we have a dopamine system because it drives all sorts of behaviors that are, linked to our survival, right? Like the urge to continue to feed ourselves, the urge to find a partner, right? Like all these things all these pathways involve dopamine. The problem comes when our reward center gets hijacked with fake reward systems, with systems that promise us something and then don't actually deliver on that thing, right? F dopamine, right? So, anyway, I was trying to parse out how do you figure out which activities in life are good dopamine versus bad dopamine, because you can't really avoid dopamine altogether. I was thinking about it, just because I stop reading Reddit, if I'm reading a book, reading a book also, activates some reward center in my brain. It makes me happy. But yeah, I went down some rabbit holes and came to a couple of conclusions that I'll share with you. Basically, you don't have to take this advice if you don't want to. It's up to you. But you should look for sources of dopamine that that take a long time instead of delivered in the short term. So some goal that's like a long-term goal. I'm brain farting. Did I write it down? I don't think I wrote it down. I thought I was gonna remember it. I don't remember. Damn it, damn it, damn it. What else? Neanderthal dopamine is good. Low dopamine is bad. It's important. Gonna take it. Heroin? No, no, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. This is going all wrong. Let me think about it more. Things that are more difficult versus things that are easy. So long term difficult. What else? Sources that make you money? Actually, sheeple, unironically, yes. Thank you for reminding me. One of them was you want to look for positive. That's why I said negative sum game, by the way. You want to look for a positive sum activity versus a negative sum or zero sum, right? So playing a video game can be a negative sum or zero sum because they give you things while you're playing the video game to make you feel like you're earning something. But in real life, you're not taking away anything transferable for the most part. I think there are exceptions in there for, for actual joy, actual happiness, and actual like relationships if it's a multiplayer game. But when it gets too addictive, I think it falls outside of that category and it goes into negative sum. Made money off a tournament, so it's positive. Exactly. Except there are exceptions, so I agree. 100%ing a game, yeah. What else? What else? I don't know. I'll get back to you on the other ones because it let me down. It let me down. Gambling is. Gambling wants you to believe it's a positive sum game, but it's not. Gambling is negative sum because you always lose. Learning something new. I'm sorry I'm butchering it for you. Sorry. I will do more research, but and it led me down this whole rabbit hole about how gamification of systems have spread to everything, right? And it started getting big actually like pre-internet, pre-gaming and all that with I don't remember who, but someone somewhere, maybe I bet it was Skinner's fault. I bet it was BF Skinner's fault. But in the real world, people started to use like point systems and to reward things in like in schools or in like Boy Scouts or whatever, where you get a badge or you get points, you get recognition for like little steps or whatever. That's just creating a game, right? Anyway, never stop gambling or gooning. Do drugs, stay cool. No, don't do this. Don't do this. Compounding teacher, by the way. Find a nerdy girlfriend, convince her to play games with you. Play a game and find your girlfriend in game, I think is a good idea. You need to find something you're better than 90% of the population. That's too hard. Actually, that's not. I lied to you. Exisip, I'll tell you. I'm better than 90% of the population at typing speed. I'm a monster. I'm really fast. And I'm also better at I forget what it's called. I need Alexa Fate, what is it called? It's like remembering remembering words. Even though it doesn't seem like it, because it seems like I have Alzheimer's. But anyway. Plus 100 social credit, right? I was also reading about social credit systems. Today's been a long day. Honestly, my brain is too full. Every once in a while, research comes out pointing out how video games improve brain development in teens and whatnot. I'm not anti-game, don't get me wrong. I'm not anti-game. I think games are great, but I can also acknowledge that games are the perfect they're the perfect place for escapism, right? You can run away from life that's unrewarding and replace it entirely with fake systems that feel rewarding in the short term, but don't get you anywhere, in real life for the most part, with some exceptions, right? Typing speed is important. Words per minute. Over 100. Occasionally. It's okay, but now we have speech to text, so it's not needed. Gamification of life is why society is failing. Lechuga, exactly. It led me down again to my friend Ted Kaczynski, right? He was so right. That guy was so based. Listen, I can't talk about this. I'm not allowed to talk about it, but it's true. He wrote the manifesto, and then did you guys know he wrote more after the manifesto? That was also true. I'm a slow typer. That's okay. Verbal memory. Thank you, Luxafe. That was the word I was looking for. But yeah, I think the commodification of Western society is part of why it's failing, and like it's a natural result of capitalism, and I also think we're potentially losing our democracy because of it, but I don't think it's hopeless. I think there is still a chance that we save it. Ah, do it. Crash out about Uncle Ted. He was gaslit by the feds. Yeah, they made him crazy. I want to say the highest I got was maybe like 105 or 106, but I don't remember. But I know I type pretty fast. You learn to flame terrible tanks in real time. League gaming would definitely be one of the games that would help a lot with brain development. I wasn't sure. I was thinking about League. I'm like, oh, is all my reading telling me that starting to play League now would be a zero-sum game or a negative-sum game? I'm not sure. Anyway, democracy is a discredited form of governance. What does that mean? Discredited by who? Compared to what? Are you suggesting that we switch to communism? Anyway, I don't want to do this. Say yes to gooning and no to mail bombs. Yeah, I think the mail bombs were a stretch. Anyway. Using the rather not great monkey type test, I got a 111. Ooh, nice. Pretty good. What was your accuracy? Also, anyway, I don't know. Is the new colony have democracy or communism or something else? Please ban education. Ban education? Wow. Lechuga. We're not slow. Now, let's take a step back. If you are in like a programming, like a software development engineering type profession, obviously typing speed skews higher in those communities. So, there's that. But anyway, oh, I didn't know that, Jakova 14. I didn't know communism was religion. Anyway, monarchy controlling democratic system is the best. I don't think so. I think we need to eat the rich. I think we also need to eat the queen. Why do we keep fighting over old government instead of inventing new ones? Because everything is cyclical. It's like the circle of life, probably. I'm typing the Art of War by. Okay, good luck. Anyway, I wanted to talk about anime. Not anime, manga. Because I finished Wanato Kagegisu. I talked about it on Monday if you were here on Monday. And I'm recommending it again. This is broken. My whole stream is broken. Okay, I'll do the introduction. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night to everyone everywhere in the world. Yada yada yada. This is Love Talk with some crazy cat girl. It's Friday, so anything goes because it's Filler Friday. So I'm gonna talk about manga that I talked about on Monday because I actually finished it. It's so good. And also, I'm unsatisfied. I'm deeply unsatisfied because everyone else who's English speaking, who has finished reading this manga and written about it, doesn't understand it. They do not understand the ending, and no one can convince me otherwise, except unless you are the author himself. It's peak. It's so good. Please read please read it. It's super dramatic, but at the same time really realistic. Okay, I'll tell you what it's about. It's about a 32-year-old man going through an existential crisis, and he's like, "Ah, shit! I got no friends. I got no woman. I'm not that broke, but kind of has a dead end sort of job, um, right?" And he's like, "Damn, what have I been doing? Have I been playing League this whole time? What happened to my life? Where did my life go? Is it gonna be like this forever? I'm lonely, right?" And then after a series of, coincidental events, he ends up kind of solving those problems, right? He meets new people. The manga's about me. It's so relatable. It's so good. It's so relatable. Um, except, uh, I don't. Yeah, I won't spoil it for you, but there's got to be a waifu. I don't know if that part is realistic. I already had my midlife crisis in my 20s. Mm. He solves his problems. Exit. Kind of, yes, but also no. He doesn't actually. I would argue he doesn't really change much throughout the entire manga, but things happen to him. So he experiences more life. And then, no spoilers, but I guess if someone. An unaliving attempt or two will reframe what's important to you. Sometimes that's true, live type. Yeah, if someone makes it to the end, maybe we can discuss it somewhere. I don't know. Anyway. Wah wah wah. Capitalism is literally how human society has functioned since the emergence of the first cities, actually. What did I say? I didn't say anything bad about capitalism, did I? I didn't say it's not fundamental, did I? Who are you arguing with? I think you're arguing with yourself. Anyway, I'll leave that alone. It's been 30 minutes. I was supposed to end the stream 2 minutes ago. My bad. Here are the marshmallows, and then I give you a quote and I leave. I really love your streams. I've been really exhausted the last couple of weeks from work, but at least I can look forward to your weekends. I do have to wake up in the middle of the night to catch them, but it's definitely worth it. Wah! Okay, the wah part wasn't in there, but thank you, whoever wrote this. Uh, Genuinely, it means a lot to me because I kind of hate streams, like in general, the concept. So I want to try to make a good stream, but I don't know how to do that because I'm not stable enough. But and that's not a cope, but I'll keep trying to like make it a little better or something. Okay, next one. Hello, I hope this finds you in a better place than yesterday and that the red moon calms down. Thanks for all the content as always. It's a huge bright spot in my day. Wow, 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 wow. I'm glad you find the strength to do the show, even on your roughest days, and envy your consistency and resilience. Keep it up, and congratulations again on a full year. I've been seeing your shorts pop up more often, so hopefully others are seeing them too, assuming you want growth, which I think you do. Wow. Also, thanks for the meditation and RP stuff. You're welcome. Even though it makes you cringe, I enjoy it. I'm sure others do too. That said, don't force yourself on my account. Do what you enjoy. Wow, I enjoy pushing myself to the limit, so I keep trying. Have a nice rest of your week. Good luck with your goal of not mentioning certain things for the rest of the month. I believe in you. I made it today. I didn't talk about that thing today. That 4-letter word I'm not gonna mention today. I like your stream, Moonson. Your streams are good, just too short. Streams are great. What do you mean? Lechuga, how dare you? I will not. That word cannot be mentioned. Your streams are always great. Thank you, Lux of Fate. Anyway. Thank you to the sweetheart who wrote this. I appreciate you. It means a lot. Genuinely. Guys, I have really low self-esteem. Wow. Thank you. No, Ted Maria, I won't go there. I won't do it. A whole month. Anyway, I've also been locked up before. You're not the only crazy cat around here. Meow. Also, frick periods. If I ever found out who invented them, why, I ought to teach him a lesson. Grr. I agree, right? I'm of the belief that, periods are like, wait. Periods are punishment for Eve eating the apple. Didn't that bitch eat the apple? I don't know. Anyway. Anyway. The quote of the day from my Twitter followers is build leverage. But before I go any further, can someone please remind me what leverage means again? I feel like I keep forgetting what this means. I mean, is it like, is it the same thing as positioning? Periods are cool aid if you remove your tongue? Huh? She told Adam to eat it too? I see. Focus on infrastructure. Is this mating advice? It's having a positional advantage. Oh, yeah. Borrow more money? No. Leverage helps move things. Makes things easier to move. Okay. I think what they meant by this, because I follow a lot of, like, you know, the solopreneur business gurus. Mechanical advantage gained in the system equal to the ratio of the output force to the input force. Okay, gotcha. Overwhelming a result of infrastructure. Got ya. I don't think they meant the physics definition, but the what do you call it? Social capital or business related definition, depending on what your field is or whatever it is that you do. Find the place where you can have an advantage and build on that. Yeah, social and network connections, or yeah, figure out what, you know, your air quotes unfair advantages and then work on it. And if you don't have skills and you don't have an advantage, make one. Build it. Build an advantage. Quote of the day, prepare. I like it. No, but excessive. You're probably joking. But that's a great quote and that's great advice. I think we could all benefit from trying to be more prepared because preparation is something that's in our control. I didn't have to goon for an hour before stream. I didn't have to. No one was holding a gun to my head. That was a choice. It was a bad choice. I could have prepared for my stream and stuff. Anyway, on that note, good morning, Yellow Sun 125, and good morning, Max Acre. I believe it's over now. Bye. Before I actually, I don't think I remember her name. I was actually gonna raid someone today, cause that last time Oni-chan guilted me, but I don't remember how to do it, so I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, if you're on Twitch, there's this cute VTuber. Called Rurune Nemu? Does anybody know who I'm talking about? Actually, someone in here definitely knows who I'm talking about. I think this is her name. I don't freaking know her name. Someone find it, please. Anyway, I love you. Have a great rest of your day. I gotta go. I missed it. Why did I get the notification now? I'm sorry, Max Acre. I'm sorry. I was supposed to end this before 40 minutes. It's only been 39 minutes and 15 seconds. It's not a username. Aw, man. Can someone Google it with, like... No, I don't want you to raid her. I just wanna... Okay, thank you, Sheeple. I do not want to raid her. I repeat, I'm not going to raid her. I'm just exposing the Moonies to people. So if you guys want to go there of your own volition, you are free to do so. Otherwise, I gotta go. I'll see you tomorrow on Sugoi Nani this Saturday. Love you, bye. I gotta go. Bye. Sounds like a hoe. She's what the kids call based.